Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. On this Sunday morning, we're going to jump right in and see what Spirit has for you this morning. Spirit, what is it you would like the collective to know at this time? Please and thank you. Two of Wands in the upright. Progress, reconciliations, leaving home, goals attained, challenged by judgment, rebirth, subconscious, in the subconscious, ooh, Ace of Swords in the upright. So there's the truth and a King of Wands. So the truth is coming out about some challenges that were presented by this devil. And there's a celebration here. An overcoming. A successful collaboration. In the recent past, we've got the Knight of Wands in the upright. So somebody wants to come forward being charming. They want to be passionate with somebody with the intention and the expectation of High Priestess. Gaining sacred knowledge, divine wisdom in the near future. Four of Wands, so there is a marriage. The lens that's being looked through. Temperance in the reverse. Somebody needs realignment. They're overindulging in alcoholism and other addictions. They're doing things to extremes in excess in the environment. The Moon, illusion, fear and anxiety. So they're hiding things. They're wanting to get a Four of Wands with the High Priestess, but they're hiding these extreme addictions that they have. Hopes and fears. Ace of Pentacles in the upright. They want prosperity. And the outcome? Six of Pentacles in the upright. Generosity. Ace of Wands. So this new opportunity puts somebody into a collapse, a defeat. Somebody gets thoroughly defeated here. And you move into your nostalgic Ace of Cups. Look at that. Or Six of Cups. Yeah, Ace of Cups, Six of Cups. So you got your nostalgic love and marriage and a Two of Cups. So you're entering into some really good love. And that puts somebody in a Ten of Swords. They're really upset you got away. So we've got a Two of Wands, a reconciliation. Somebody wants to reconcile. A tribe. A tribe wants to reconcile. Because they're under judgment. There's a backstory to this. Ace of Swords, so the truth is out. about overcoming challenges that were brought on by this toxic, destructive behavior from this devilish energy. And there is a celebration here because you overcame it. You overcame these challenges of the vain people, of vanity. These vain, devilish people. You overcame their challenges. In the recent past, you got somebody being charming, but they're unpredictable. They want your compass. They want your path. You're a high priestess. Could have come from a fatherless home. Four of Wands in the near future, freedom and marriage. A promise. Somebody's out of balance. They've got extreme addictions. And limited perceptions. They're in fear with this moon card. They're in fear and anxiety. They're a teacher. They want prosperity. This religious person feels the need to self-preserve. They want prosperity. There's a Six of Pentacles here. There's generosity and abundance. And a successful defense. You're in the limelight position. You're optimistic. You could be an explorer that was prophesied about. You're just being you in your purpose. Attention was brought to the haunting. Attention is being brought to the haunting. Those who put you in hardship, this snake that put you in hardship so that they could appear a certain way, is receiving a message. They might be getting visited by a teacher or by somebody with higher wisdom. Somebody who's been observing you take care of yourself through this adversity. Huh. So there's a tribe here who wants to reconcile now. They're in regret. There's a backstory to this. They're under judgment. Death. You overcame the challenges that were brought upon you by this devilish energy, and you have reason to celebrate. These vain people, you overcame their challenges. That's the truth, and they're being cut out of your life. They're not about love. They don't have any love. They're vain, they're toxic, and they have no love. You overcame their challenges. There's still somebody here who's being unpredictable, charging in, wanting your life path. Because they're afraid. They're afraid, so they're using that fear as passion, and they're rushing in trying to get a connection with you because they want to get on your life path. They're afraid of the path that they have created for themselves, and they want to jump off of that onto your path. You're a high priestess. You could have come from a fatherless home. You may not have had a solid foundation. You had nobody to provide you with a foundation. You had to learn it all on your own. They couldn't stick you in your head. You didn't get lost in imagination. You didn't get lost in a fantasy world. You didn't get lost in a fantasy world. There's a new promise here, a Four of Wands, a marriage, a reunion. Growth and expansion. Somebody needs to check in for a realignment. They had a limited perception. They have extreme addictions. They have extreme addictions, and they're targeting a high priestess. They want to affect a change. They know that she can persevere, so they want to attach themselves to her so that she can handle their karma. They want this high priestess to handle their karma. They're in fear. They're a teacher. And they're attracted to relationships that are for their highest good. They're not for the highest good, though. They don't give a two bits for relationships that are for the higher good. All they care about is the wealth and the status that they can gain by getting with somebody like a high priestess. They don't want to be a high priestess. They want to leech off a high priestess. They want to be a parasite. They're going to have to surrender their need to control. This religious person who feels they have to self-preserve themselves, they have to surrender their need to control. They have no control. And this generous person here, who's in a Six of Pentacles, is able to defend themselves against this one. Yeah, we've got humor. Laugh it off. Laugh it off. See the lighter side of everything. People are envious of you. They're envious of you because you're disciplined. Even in moments of indecision and grief, you are disciplined. You're honest, you're peaceful, and you're coming into your abundance. You're balanced. And you stayed balanced throughout all this adversity. You remained balanced. You have earned your position that people are so envious of. So we got this tribe who's in regret. They want to reconcile now. It's a community of official people, perhaps, that are in regret now. This tribe, they want reconciliation. Because there's a backstory to this. You may not know what it is, but they're under judgment and facing death for what they did to you. They want forgiveness. They're in despair. You, Ace of Swords, truth, overcame these challenges brought about by these vain people who are in toxic and destructive behaviors, this devilish energy. They have no love in them. And you overcame these challenges. Celebrate. They see you celebrating. They're not happy. They're in despair because they're facing death. This is over for these false people. This mature woman is under adjudication. The truth is out. They're being unpredictable. They're coming forward trying to be charming, but they're in fear. Because, and they want to get on your compass. They're in fear over this change. And they want to get on your compass. They want to get on your life path. They want to get on the life path of this high priestess. Who did not get stuck in her head. Who came from a broken family with a faulty foundation. She was able to connect to the divine and build that relationship. And here she is. And somebody wants to get on her path after regretfully being unable to destroy her. Now they want to be friends. They're like, I couldn't steal your path from you. Okay, now let's be friends. Now let's be friends, High Priestess. I want to get on your life path. They stole your father from you. They tried to get you stuck in your head. They tried to flip your mind into the darkest, vilest places. They wanted to flip your mind. And they thought if they destroyed your foundation by removing your protector, that you would crumble and fall. And that this thief could just pick you up like you were easy pickings. But you went and developed yourself into a freaking high priestess. You didn't crumble. You didn't fall. You didn't deteriorate at all. This thief couldn't take advantage of you. You grew in consciousness and awareness. You're entering a new promise. You're entering a new contract. You're a privileged lady and somebody can't get you out of their thoughts. They might still be trying to ping you in your mental body. They might still be trying to mess with your mental body. to try to cause some sort of disturbance regarding this marriage, this reunion. Yeah, they're trying to send you thoughts. They're trying to send you thoughts. They're trying to disturb your mental body. They want to affect a change. They have extreme addictions. They're overindulgent. They have a limited perception. And they see that you can persevere through extreme challenges. So they want to attach themselves to you. They've got really bad karma and they've got extreme addictions. They're in a lot of excess, overindulgence. They're facing a coffin. They want to attach to you so that you can pay their karmic debt. They know that you can persevere through these challenges. They're in bad health. They're in fear and anxiety. They taught people how to come against relationships that are for the higher good. Whoa, those ones all just flew out. They're like, okay, we are coming out and you are going to pick us all up and read. We got a mature man. Ooh, we got a mature man and a main male right here in the environment. This main male is protecting his relationship that is for the highest good. He's protecting his relationship. And you got this mature man here who taught people on how to bring fear and anxiety into the higher relationships. He's a mature man. And he's in fear and anxiety because he's a teacher on how to destroy love in higher relationships. He's a teacher who came against this particular main male and his divine relationship. They're both in the environment here. They're trying to hide a message. This mature man is trying to hide information. He's in fear and anxiety. And he knows that there's a great fortune here. And this main male is right here. He's like, excuse me, what are you doing? So you got an Ace of Pentacles, prosperity and abundance. You got a religious person here who's trying to self-preserve. They need to surrender their need to control. Yeah, they need to surrender their need to control this main female. They got to let her go. This main male is here. He's like, let her go. She's my great fortune. Let her go. Religious, or you're going to have to self-preserve. You're going to need to let her go because that's the mother of my child. You let her go and you let her pathway clear. High honor, Six of Pentacles, abundance, sharing the wealth. There is a good defense here. Health is protected. Humor. You're going to laugh it off, and they're defending this high honor abundance that's going to be shared. This abundance will be shared with the people. This religious person will not take it all for themselves. They have to surrender their need to control this main female. This privileged lady. They keep trying to get in her head. Ah. There's a tribe of official people here who had a soul contract. A whole community of people seeking reconciliation with somebody they had a soul contract with. Somebody who was able to survive them trying to unalive them. There's a backstory to this. They're under judgment, they're facing death, and they're in despair. They've been found unworthy. The truth is out in the court system about this mature woman. You overcame the challenges that this vain person brought to you with their toxic, codependent, and destructive behavior. There is no love in this person. You overcame the challenges. It's in the truth is out in the court, and you have reason to celebrate. They're disagreeing. I wish you understood how I feel. Nobody cares how you feel. Nobody cares how you feel. There's no love in you. There's no empathy in you. There's no love in you. Hold up, baby cakes. Let me get this stuff moved out of the way. Okay, here you go. There you go. Come on. There you go, my baby. So there's an unpredictable Knight of Wands coming in. He wants to be charming, but he's not offering reciprocity. He's in fear and he wants to jump on the pathway of this high priestess because he's afraid of this change. He's not offering reciprocity. He just wants to get on your pathway. He's a thief. He wasn't able to stick you in your head. They weren't able to get you locked in your mind in some weird woe is me, pity me mentality. Instead, you expanded and became the high priestess. Whoa. Jiminy crickets, man. This thief, wow. These all came out in the reverse. They're not revealing something. You don't have to escape something. You're not a dishonest person. You have nothing to show. Like, you are like completely transparent. There's nothing more that you need to show anybody. Your mystery is seen by the great mystery, right? You connected with that great mystery. You became part of it. You're not dishonest. There's no need for you to escape it. And there's no need for you to reveal anything that you know to these thieves. They couldn't get you stuck in your imagination, even though they stripped you of your solid foundation and your protector. You became the high priestess, all on your own, without any guidance or knowledge, without any help or protection. You grew your consciousness and your awareness. You expanded, and you're coming into a promise. You've been found to be irreplaceable. And these ones feel unappreciated. Because you are seen as irreplaceable, they feel unappreciated. It's like, well, what about me? I tried to unalive that person. I put a great deal of effort into that. You should appreciate me. You should appreciate all the effort I put into mentally disturbing this privileged lady. You should appreciate my efforts to disturb joy and harmonious reunions for divine people. You don't care about me. You're irreplaceable, privileged lady. And you know what this seems like? This seems like this is an overgrown boy who is mad because you didn't want them. So they determined that they were going to use every ounce of vitality in their possession and every ounce of vitality that they could convince to come against you to destroy you, because you hurt his ego, you hurt his pride by saying no. So he was going to destroy you and absorb your qualities. They were daydreaming. They're unsatisfied. They're in bad health over this change. They have extreme addictions. They have a limited perception. They know that you can persevere through things. They're really feeling your absence. Like they can't offload this karma onto you, and they're really feeling it. They have to carry it. And they're on the shadow side. Look at this. They're on the shadow side, and it's too late to take any action. They're going to have to persevere through whatever they got themselves caught up in. And they're in bad health. They're in fear and anxiety. They're hiding messages, or they're trying to hide information that they were a teacher coming against relationships that were for the higher good. This main male is here with a great fortune. And this mature man is right here like, we got unfinished business. And this main male is like, bring it. And you got the Ace of Pentacles here. Prosperity. This religious person feels the need to self-preserve through third-party relationships. And they have to surrender their need to control this main female. It's like, you're not getting a third-party relationship with this one, folk. This main male is right here, and he's like, you better leave her alone. You best just be moving on down the road. Because this is my high honor, generous gal. This union here is high honor and very generous. They're going to be sharing the wealth with the people. They're not going to be hoarding it and living life of fancy delight while everyone else suffers. These high honor people were able to defend themselves, or they had a good defense. Perhaps their family came to their defense, and they're laughing at this person. They're laughing at this person. They sabotage themselves. And they feel broken. They were a mere reflection of you. They're reminiscing about some relationship. I don't know. Maybe they think they know you. But they couldn't make up their mind about you, so they decided to harm you. They decided to cause you a bunch of damage by separating you and leaving you on your own with no support system whatsoever. You're a high priestess. They feel overwhelmed. They made a lot of mistakes. And now they're chasing after your new chapter. You're moving on without them. They tried to take you out. They tried to unalive you. So you're like, okay, well, I'm out of here then. And now they're chasing after you because you got a new chapter. And they're like, wait. And you're like, wait a minute. You tried to take me out. You tried to unalive me. I want nothing to do with you. Get off me. You vile individual. Who are you? So you got a mature man and a mature woman here who were tag teaming this privileged lady, this main female. They were tag teaming with a whole freaking community of people. These religious folks came after a privileged lady who is irreplaceable, who is joy. And they tried to destroy this person. They were trying to rob this person. They got a soul contract specifically with the intention of robbing this person of their vitality and all of the blessings that came with them. They didn't love this person. They never wanted to be with this person. Their intention from the very beginning when they signed that soul contract was to steal everything from this person, up to their ability to breathe in the 3D. And now they're facing death. They've been found unworthy. They're in despair. They're under judgment. There's a backstory to this. It's known. It's very clear. The truth is out in the courthouse. It was all in their imagination. It was all a fantasy. They caused so much pain and drama over a fantasy. They reached their goal. They did everything they meant to do. It didn't work like they thought it was going to work. You have a reason to celebrate. You've got happiness coming your way. You've got eternal love coming your way. This mature woman has no love in her. Her entire existence was to strip the love out of eternal love. That was her entire purpose. That was her only purpose. And she ran out of time. So you've got somebody here in the recent past. It's a Knight of Wands. He's coming in charming, unpredictable, but he's not offering reciprocity, okay? He's in fear. He wants to jump on your path because he's in fear of this change. He's in fear of this change. He's in fear of his destiny. He's in fear of his fate. So he wants to get on the path of this high priestess. He's a thief. He's a thief, and he cursed himself. He wants to bring this curse to the high priestess. He knows that she can survive and that she can transmute energy. He wants to bring this curse to this high priestess because he knows that she can transmute it for him and make his life okay. But he wants to downgrade her. He wants to put this on her. He wants to bring her a downgrade so that he will be okay. He's a selfish mofo. You are seen as irreplaceable. You have grown. You have expanded your consciousness and your awareness through this experience, and you're coming into a new promise, a reunion, celebrations and joy, freedom and marriage. You're a privileged lady, but you got this person here who feels unappreciated, and he's trying to get into your head. But he's blind. He can't get into your head anymore. He's blind. He can't get into your head anymore. That's good news. So they've got extreme addictions. And again, there's change here. They're overindulgent to the extreme, okay? And they're in bad health. It's too late to take any action. They're really feeling your absence. They had a limited perception of you, and they're really feeling your absence. They're stuck on the shadow side. and they're going to have to persevere. They feel unsatisfied. They were only daydreaming. They were daydreaming about being you, about having your pathway. It's too late to take any action. They're bound to their commitments and their pride. And they're in conflict. They're fighting with people who have a vow or who made a vow with spirit. They're in fear and anxiety. They feel they have unfinished business. They're hiding messages, or they're hiding information that shows that they were a teacher coming against relationships that were for the higher good in order to gain great fortune. The main male is right here, and the main female is right here too. And it's like they will not triumph over this family. This main male is not, he is very serious. He's like, you will surrender your need to control my main female. And you will not win. This religious person, they're in a position where they're going to have to preserve themselves. They're going to want to think very seriously about this situation. This main male is not fooling around. He's had it. He's had it. You will not triumph over this. You surrender your need to control this main female. They are high honor, very generous people. They are successfully defended against this crime. People are laughing at them. They feel broken. They feel shattered about this. They don't have any more time. It's over. And you're moving on with your friends. And your blessing. And your sweetheart. Going to have a baby. Or start a new business. You might be hesitant regarding this reward and this good luck. You may still be a little wary because in the past it may have been that anytime you received something good, it cost you far more than it was valued at. So you may still have some wariness about receiving some reward. You know, you may remember the disappointment that came from previous rewards. You're entering a new job. You're okay. You're getting a new profession. You survived. You survived those natural disasters, and they're protesting. These people who are stuck in the illusion of being you, of having their own island or whatever. These coaches who came against love. It's time to live and learn. You're entering into a new family tree. And these ones, they're bound to their disturbances that they were trying to put on you. They can't put this into you anymore. They're blind. They can't find you, and they can't do mental magic on you anymore. Where did I get that? I don't know. But they're mentally disturbed. Their strategy, it's good news. Their strategy is in the toilet. And they're facing illness. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and leave that one. And I'll see you on the next one, everybody. Bye.